I call myself a practical physicist. I don't really white out all the equations, but I've messed with the momentum and the trajectory and all these things enough to really know everything's going. So my center of balance is in my hips, so I want to make sure my hip is a little bit lower than yours. So I would come around your waist here, and I'm not using any strength at all.
Right.
I'm just connect your hip to my hip, and I'm just going to shift my weight from my left leg over to my right leg. See how you come up?
Wow.
And now this doesn't take any muscle. I can just hang out here all day. Tuck your chin in when you fall, okay?
Okay.
So I'm just going to turn. And now I would fall on top, and now I would be in side control, because I could do an armbar right from here. Up to the wrist, I come back here. This is the point where usually people would want to give up.
This is where I'd tap out.
Exactly.
And to what point, like, can you tell when it has gotten to the point where that person is in extreme pain? I know you're not trying to necessarily damage them, you're trying to neutralize and win, but can you tell where it's, okay, now it's uncomfortable?
Yeah, I know when the joint reaches its limit because you feel it pop.
Uh-huh.
And this is a very sensitive area that I'm putting strain on, so I could feel things pretty well.
It's not just about how good a fighter you are, is it?
Well, if you want exposure, you have to expose yourself to some extent.
To the extent of ESPN body?
Yeah, I felt like it was a good way to promote myself and women's MMA. It wasn't like it was Playboy,
What if Playboy did call?
Then I'd say no.
Really?
Yeah, no one should be able to see my cash and prizes for $5, okay? I don't care how much money they gave me.
Does it bother you that you might be a sex symbol to some people? Do you see yourself as a sex symbol?
I don't really see myself as a sex symbol because ever since people started calling me a sex symbol, I haven't had less sex in my life. Like, it's not really working out great for me. But yeah, people bring that up all the time. I'm like, look, you're right. I probably get more attention fighting because of how I look. But if I didn't know how to fight and I just looked the way I did, no one would know who I am.